Meteorologist Alex Forbes joins us now. It was a picture-perfect 4th of July.
I know, you could not ask for a better forecast. We had about average temperatures, humidity was very low, and just a slight breeze, just enough to keep it pretty nice outside. Here's a live look at downtown Macon from Atrium Navicent. We were watching fireworks, just about 5 minutes ago. It looks like they've stopped there. Oh no, look, there's a few of them right there. Happy 4th of July to you. Here we go, 72 degrees, dew point of about 67. We've been in the 60s for dew points all day. It's made it feel pretty comfortable outside. It feels like 72 right now, and we've got nothing on the radar on this July evening. You've got to zoom out to find much of anything. We've got a stalled out front down to the south, some showers and storms down there. High pressure in control over the central parts of the country, and do have some more storms back out towards Texas, Oklahoma, and Kansas. That's not going to impact us, though. I shall show you what will here in the coming week, though. Let's talk about it right now. So 11 a.m. tomorrow. Not much going on. Tomorrow's going to be fairly quiet compared to what we're going to see for the rest of the week. We've got about a 30% chance of rain, mainly down to the south near Unadilla, Cordele, Eastman, and McRae. If we see rain tomorrow, that's where it's going to be. Roll the clock forward into Tuesday. A piece of energy begins to roll over central Georgia. That will enhance our rain chances. Watch this. Coming up from the south, a piece of energy, so south to north motion with the storms on Tuesday. Then on Wednesday, we'll be watching Tropical Storm Elsa. Looks like it's going to be a little rainy and a little windy across central Georgia as Elsa looks to traverse from Florida up coastal Georgia and into the Carolinas. So let's talk more about it. Elsa, a tropical storm, actually a 65-mile-an-hour tropical storm now that changed with the 11 p.m. advisory. Up from 60. It's still not a hurricane. Hurricane, you got to be a 74-mile-an-hour storm, but it's possible. Look, you got a flare up of thunderstorms here between Cuba, the Cayman Islands, and the plan is for this to continue this northwest motion now at about 15 miles an hour. So I know it's a popular travel week to go down to Florida. If you are headed anywhere in the state of Florida, Elsa is going to be impacting the weather Monday and Tuesday as a 60-mile-an-hour tropical storm. That's the plan as it rolls off Cuba. But take this intensity forecast with a grain of salt because we are getting really good at the tracks of these storms, but meteorologists still have to improve with the intensity forecast, so we're going to be watching it very closely. Then here we go from the Fort Myers area up to the Big Bend of Florida, looking for a landfall there, and the official track has it near the Savannah area, but I'll show you something here in just a minute that caught my attention. And once it gets out of the way of Georgia, it becomes Virginia's problem and up into the northeast as we get into the end of next week. So tropical storm warnings in effect for parts of Cuba and hurricane warning now in effect for parts of Cuba because Elsa does have a chance of becoming a hurricane over the next few hours before it makes landfall. But then look at this up here in Florida. We now have tropical storm watches in effect from the Keys up to Tampa and even some on the Atlantic side now towards Key Largo. I expect these to be expanded in the morning as as Elsa continues along its track. Now here's a look at the cone and some of our models overlaid on the cone. This thick red line right here is the official forecast, right? Now look at all of these models here on the west side. So the further or the closer Elsa is to us in Macon, obviously the greater impact we'll see. And this is catching my eye because you get closer to the center and it becomes more of a problem for us here in central Georgia. And even if the center doesn't come right over Macon, it could go over Dublin, Telfair County, anywhere that's in the 13 WMAZ viewing area. So that would be on the day Wednesday. And then once it's out of here, it is gone and we say goodbye to Elsa. So a Cuba landfall is expected in the next 12 hours or so. Big question for us is where does it reemerge over the Gulf of Mexico? If it's further to the west, more time over water, could be a stronger storm. Further to the east, into the Florida Peninsula. Then once we get into the long range, get rid of Elsa, we just get stuck in a wet pattern through the end of next week. Check that out. Rain on Thursday and then some rain again on Friday. And then into next weekend as well, some scattered showers possible. So here's a look at the day tomorrow. 92 degrees, downpours possible. Our air is going to be rich with moisture, about a 30% chance of storms. And here is your 7-day forecast. 90 degrees on your Tuesday, 85 on Wednesday. Could be a little windy as Elsa rolls through. And then a 60% chance of rain for Thursday, 40% Friday, and 30% for next weekend. Now, Avery, it's not the fall, but you've got a pretty good, cool high school football story.